Shalom, shalom. It's your brother Radal with a real quick lesson. A moment before I get this started, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash, and double honor to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone, of whom I learned from. And a shalom to all the hopeful elect out there, bidding the hopeful elect to the marriage supper of the Lamb. This guy you see on the screen, his name is Scott Ritter. I'm sure many of you are familiar with him. I believe he's an Edomite. And he's kind of decorated. He has experience with Esau's military. Okay, he's been it says right there. William Scott Ritter Jr. is an American author. He's a former United States Marines Corps intelligence officer and former United States United Nations Special Commission's weapons inspector. So he's a strategist. He understands how war and how the other Edomites strategize for war. I've listened to him speak in the past. He's very insightful, but he's an Edomite. He understands the articles of war and like even the what's the word I'm looking for, the culture of nuclear, like the strategies of if they know that another country has nuclear weapons, in order to survive a nuclear war, they have to bomb everyone in order to ensure that once everything clears, they're still going to be the ones that can rise up in power, which goes into that whole Phoenix doctrine, the burning bird that comes back up from the ashes, which is not going to happen. But he does expose. He's being used in prophecy to their own tongues shall fall upon themselves. He's just exposing the inner workings of his own kind and how they move in the world. And he just recently got raided. Their own tongues shall fall upon themselves. So everything we see Mr. Scott Ritter doing is right here. Psalm 64:8. It's a prophecy. And we know that prophecy, the spirit of prophecy, is the testimony of Yahweh Shai. And Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, is the sovereign God who reigns in the kingdom of men, as it states in the book of Daniel. Everything that takes place on earth is happening because of what has been written in prophecy. And we know that the host, the Alahayim in their chariots, are circulating all over the earth, whether you can see them or not. And they're directing the thoughts and hearts of men, not just the kings of the earth, but the thoughts and hearts of all men along the path of prophecy. So Psalm 64:8 says, so they shall make their own tongues to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee. And then one more I want to pull up, and then I'll show the video, and then we'll be done. This one too. I will turn the Egyptian against the Egyptian. I will turn the Egyptian against the Egyptian, and this is Isaiah 19:2. And I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And then the other one that Yahushua said, if Satan be against Satan, how can his kingdom stand? I apologize, I'm just... All right, so right there you see it, Matthew 12:26. If Satan drives out Satan, he is divided against himself, and how can he stand? Matthew 12:26. If Satan casts out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? So in Christianity, people think that this is only speaking, and he was speaking about demonic spirits in this text. But what people don't understand is the mysteries and the dark speech, or the dark sayings of the precepts and the prophecies. Is Satan is interchangeable or synonymous with Esau, Edom, the so-called white men. Yes, Satan is a left-handed prince demon spirit on the left-hand side of Yahweh, commanding other left-handed spirits. But Satan is also synonymous with a specific race of people on the earth, and that race of people is Esau, Edom, Idumea, Mount Seir, Basra, also known as the so-called white race. So, and we see that they are divided. Now, this just happened. I'm saying all that to say this. Let me see if I can play some of this. He got raided. The FBI raided his house, and they said it was a matter of, national security because he's giving out too much information.
Apparently, a Russian propaganda tool designed to, again, manipulate the thinking of the American was designed to have a chilling effect, to make me think twice about speaking out, about writing, about doing podcasts. And as I told the FBI, and I'll tell you now, there isn't a snowball's chance in hell that I'll back down, because I'm doing nothing wrong. I'm doing what every concerned American should be doing when they believe that their government is behaving in a manner that doesn't conform with the values and principles that are set forth by the Founding Fathers in the Constitution of the United States of America. I am an American citizen holding my government accountable and exercising the rights given to me by the Constitution. Today, the United States government declared war on me. They declared war on my ability to write, my ability to speak, my ability to interact with the American people, and indeed with a broader international audience. So be it. We're at war. It's not a war I plan on losing, and I can tell you that there is no chilling effect. Look forward to seeing me in the future as soon as I get the ability to interact more efficiently. But thank everybody for their concern. And
Okay, so one thing I want to make mention.
And so look at some of the comments. Unlike many of your members of Congress, Scott, you are an American with integrity. Another one. They don't want critical thinkers. They don't want obedient sheeple. Scott Ritter is speaking the truth, no doubt about it. Scott Ritter is an amazing American, honest reporter. God bless him. God bless Scott Ritter and his many, many voices that are holding their administrations to account. That small, cruel, belligerent state is running the equivalent of an organized crime protection racket globally. I guess you're talking about FBI and the CIA, which that's true. If Scott Ritter go for a president, I will vote for the smart man. So this guy he's got a really good standing in the public eye, right? So his defiance, or him saying he's not going to back down, is only going to fuel more fire in the people who listen to him, which is going to give them, which that same vibration is going to spread throughout them. This is happening all over the earth. There was one more thing I wanted to show. Let me see. Scott, so you see Saints of New Jersey covering that too. It's just, this stuff is happening, man. These people are just, everything's happening with the Esau is against Esau. Esau is being exposed on all sides. I just wanted to show this really quick. I don't want to go into a super deep 45-minute lesson. I just saw this. I was like, you know what? Let me get this posted up on my YouTube page. But yeah, man, stuff like this is just going to cause more controversy in the earth. Let's get a Second Ezra. What does it say? Prince, they shall not regard the princes. So Second Ezra's in Salakia. I'm actually on my way to work, and I sat down to have breakfast, and I was like, let me just get this lesson up really quick. So Second Ezra's 15:16. Again, remember, just like Hollywood, you have a movie, you have a script, you have a producer, you have a director, you have actors, and within the movie line, you have a good guy and a bad guy, and you have filler. You have people on the inside of the movie that kind of add spice and flavor to the movie, but the main character is usually the hero as well as the villain. Same thing in humanity. The Most High is the producer and the director, and there is a script, and that script are these prophecies, and everybody is playing their role, and they can't get off the stage because that's the planet. Everything that's taking place on the earth is supernaturally being directed. It's all being directed. It's like one huge movie that's real. This is the most realist movie on the planet Earth. So we see 2 Ezra 15:16, and we are coming into that time. For there shall be seditions among men, and invading one another. We see what's happening in the UK right now with the migrants, and it's going to spread to America. For there shall be seditions among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. That's right. There was another, let me see if I can find it. There was another video. I don't want to play it. I just want to show you the front of it. There's a group of Edomites mixed with other heathen and Jake in Ukraine that were protesting or fighting against the so-called racist Edomites that are doing what they're doing right now in the UK, it's just more division amongst the Edomites. That was the first thing I thought. I was like, yeah, it's just, so-called white people standing up for so-called people of color, which is just causing more division amongst the Edomites themselves. they're all divided. So I can't see. I don't see where it's at. I just saw it earlier. Yeah, it's not coming up, or I must have reset it somehow. I just wanted to show it. But I mean, it was a photo of Edomites with quote unquote people of color, and they were standing against the racist Edomites, which all Edomites are going to be judged along with the heathen, along with 2/3 of our people, according to what prophecy says. So I just wanted to, this is a super short lesson. I just wanted to show you this. So this guy is like super popular in America amongst the, the
Mention actually a few things. Number one,
and they just raided the FBI just raided his house, claiming that he's putting the national security at jeopardy. No, he's just exposing him, and they don't want that. So I hope this lesson was edifying. It's just a really quick one. I want to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. I want to give all double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone, of whom I learned this truth from, and a shalom to the other brothers that are taking this truth to the four corners of Shalom.